Hello and welcome to your messages for the week. Today is Sunday, the 8th of May 2022. And let's see what the cards have to tell us this week. If you haven't already seen the messages for the month of May, I'll put a link in the description and the video in the end screen so you can catch up with them. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. If you don't know me, my name is Deborah Jane Sutton, and you can find out more about me from my website at deborahjanesutton.com, from this YouTube channel. So have a good browse around because I do lots of different things on here. And also you can find me on Facebook, Deborah Jane Sutton there as well. So I'm very easy to find. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Oh. And this one wanted to come out. Oh, I think that's it. So we've got another 3. 3 is a magic number again. Brilliant. Okay, so let's dive straight in. The first card this week is the Judgment card. Now, this is a major arcana and it relates to waking up the dead. This is Archangel Gabriel, waking up the dead. This is about spiritual awakenings and life purpose. It's the life purpose card. Because, well, it's kind of twofold, because our life purpose is to do what brings us joy, do what raises our frequency, do what we're good at and express our divine gifts. At the end of the day, our purpose is just to experience and express who we really are at soul level. We're all different aspects of source, just wanting to experience and express different parts of source, which is why we're also unique, also connected, but we've all come here to experience something different. And it's all decided. You decided. You as the universe, you are the universe. You are the whole universe in one human being. You know that Rumi quote that says you're not just a drop in the ocean, you're the whole ocean in one drop. Well, I like to think that you're not just a human being in the universe, you're the whole universe in one human being. And there is only you creating your reality. But having said that, you know, we need to, our purpose is to bring ourselves joy and peace and harmony, and to make our lives as fulfilling, I want to say, as possible. But that usually involves serving others. Not just the Virgos. Virgos love serving others, but now at the time of the Great Awakening, all the starseeds, and you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't a starseed, all the starseeds have come here for the purpose of raising the consciousness level of humanity. So we have come here to serve humanity. So that becomes our purpose, but we do it by being who we really are. So it's not a struggle, it's not an effort, quite the opposite. We weren't taught this at school, we should have been. Because actually doing what you love, doing what you're good at, is what you came here to do. And when you do that, you raise your frequency so much that you align with greater abundance. And that's where your abundance lies, you know, in your frequency, in the timelines, you know, not in your bank balance, as I'm always saying. Your future lies in your frequency. And you can tap into that by doing what you love, and with people that you love, and doing what you're good at, and doing what you're inspired to do. I have met so many inspiring people lately, and it's so beautiful to see. Because, you know, just creative, other creative people doing things that were a hobby, just because they're so inspired to do it. And, you know, at first people think, oh, it's just a hobby, it's just a sideline, you know, and they're going to their jobs 9 to 5 or what have you, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And that's fine, you know, because this is bringing them joy. But over time, this will bring them in money. And this is what I also think. It's not just the money that it brings in. This is a crucial point. It's the ideas that come to you while you're doing that activity. So whatever creative activity it is, It could be musical, it could be making objects and stuff, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be walking in nature, it could be planting, gardening, of course, but whatever creative activities it is that you do, it's not about whether it makes you money or not. Obviously, you're doing it because it raises your frequency. But the most important thing, because it's raising your frequency, what it's actually doing on an energy level is it's helping you tap into higher levels of consciousness. And when you tap into those higher levels of consciousness, that's when your most divine ideas are going to come. That's when your inspiration is going to come, especially if it's an activity where your body is really relaxed. And this is why I mentioned like dancing as well, and jogging. People that jog often have their best ideas. Driving home on your own in the car, do you ever have really good ideas then? Do you ever find yourself like talking to yourself and having really good ideas come? So things like that, and not that that's, you know, that's such a creative project, but my point is, it's when your mind is relaxed. So you do something that inspires you, your mind is relaxed, and that's when your higher self can start throwing all those lovely ideas at you, all those divine ideas and that inspiration to you. The next card is the Three of Pentacles, which for me, this is about collaboration with others. So what I wanted to say with this is often our life purpose involves meeting our divine partners on our path. You know, our lovers, they're all part of our divine path, and they're all part of our purpose because they help us and support us and all of this, and all our friends and everything, they're all part of our divine path, aren't they? Because they support us in this life purpose. You know, they lead us to the next step. I mean, it's kind of exciting how the universe just leads you when you let go and you allow it to. Get out of your own way, remember, when you let go and allow it to. So this is remembering that your life purpose is multifaceted, I want to say, because it is, your life purpose is about the activities that you do to raise your frequency. It's also about the hobbies that you do. It's about the walks in nature, the relationships that you have. It's all part of your life purpose. And your life purpose kind of goes in stepping stones, you know. So you might be, for example, drawn to study yoga. You know, and you think, oh, okay, I didn't think I was going to be a yoga teacher, but maybe it was somebody you were going to meet there, or maybe it was just information for your own healing. You know, it doesn't mean that you're going to, that's the be all and end all of your life purpose. It just means that that was a nice, big, solid stepping stone. You know, and so you could have another stepping stone. And in the end, we've got stepping stones all over the pond, and we can dance between all of them. So life purpose is lots of stepping stones. It's lots of people that are helping us, you know, connect and stuff. And it's activities that are helping us raise our frequency and putting us in touch with other people. It's kind of lovely. There's not just one life purpose. There's just like following your joy and following your passions and following that energy wherever it's taking you. So this is a lovely card to start off with, and it's the Judgment. Judgment is one of the spiritual lessons, of course. Non-judgment, I want to say, is one of the spiritual lessons, and not judging ourselves, and not judging others, of course, which would be a reflection of judging yourself. If you think other people are judging you, then that's obviously just because you're judging yourself. So we do need to, I think, all practice non-judgment. I'm not saying it's easy, but we've been brought up in a very dense energy, and quite a competitive energy as well. So it's really important just to catch ourselves when we feel judgmental about something. And it's not about comparing. You can compare stuff, obviously, but it's when you compare something and make one of them unfavorable. I want to say, when you compare two things or people or activities or whatever, and you conclude that one of them is unfavorable and the other one is better, that's a judgment, isn't it? Whereas you can compare two things as just two different people or two different, you know, activities. So yeah, it's a little reminder to catch ourselves when we're judging, because it is a human trait, of course, but it is one that we want to observe and maybe evolve out of if that's the right way to say it. So this is good because this is not only about collaborating with others. It's got the pentacles, which is nice because that always tells us that there is financial stability coming. Okay, doesn't have to be as much as you have been earning, but it's financial stability. Maybe your expenses have lessened, maybe people are helping you out. There's definitely a less is more energy going on. I've been feeling this a lot the last month, and definitely in this month of May. A less is more, which is a kind of, it's one of the yoga yamas as well, is not being greedy, not taking more than you need. And I think if you look around you, you'll find out that you're living with so much more than you need. We've just downsized considerably, and we got rid of so much stuff, and yet I'm still seeing stuff that I don't need. It's just, you know, it is less is more. I really want to say that because I think the fewer possessions that you have, it frees you up to allow higher frequency energy in. That's how I look at it. That's why having a good clear out is really healthy and makes you feel really good, whether it be clothes, and there's lots of charity shops around that you can donate to, aren't there? But just clearing out the energy, you see, so on a physical level. So good clearing out of all drawers and cupboards and everything is always good, isn't it? And of course we want to do it on an emotional level as well, hence the emotion code. Check it out on my YouTube channel. And mentally, of course, we want to cleanse ourselves from those negative emotions and negative thoughts and stuff as well. But this is about like less is more, fewer thoughts are better, because most of our thoughts are not productive and not serving us, you know. Let's have fewer emotions as well. Let's just stick to love and joy and peace and harmony, and not have those other ones of fear and grief and despair and all those other ones. So yeah, there is a little less is more energy I'm picking up at the moment. So see how that resonates with you. But the other message with this card is about you being rewarded for what you do. And I think that's lovely. And it doesn't necessarily mean being rewarded financially. Let's, you know, it can be, but it might not be. It could be just rewarded by people promoting you, by people giving you testimonials, and by people referring you, by people just boosting you and encouraging you with whatever it is that you're doing. So you're getting recognized and acknowledged for your accomplishments, which I think is lovely, because I think we're at a stage now where, from what I saw at the weekend, the last couple of days, so many people are stepping into their power, stepping into their joy, stepping into their creative endeavors, you know, their creativity, just letting it flow. Some people are so passionate about making things and then packaging them up and selling them, and you can just feel the heart and soul that's gone into stuff. That's the kind of stuff we want to be buying now. You know, everything tastes better, smells better, feels better, you know, looks better when it's come from somebody who's passionate. We know that about cooking, don't we? People that are really passionate about cooking, their food always tastes better. People that are passionate about gardening, their plants always grow more healthily, don't they? You know, if you want a job done well, ask somebody who's passionate about it to do it. So there's a good tip there to outsource. I always think, if it's not your area of expertise, find someone whose it is. And that's where we get this community sharing, giving and receiving, and all that lovely energy that's been going on. So this is a lovely card, because it's saying that you're going to be acknowledged for your contribution. Oh, I got quite emotional when I said that. So that means something. So this week, you're going to be acknowledged by someone somehow for your contribution to the community, for your contribution to society, for your contribution to the Great Awakening, I want to say, your contribution to the collective, to raising the frequency of the collective. Yes. Wow. Yeah, that really is I'm really feeling that. Please put in the comments, you know, if that resonates with you as well. I'm apologizing if it's getting a little bit dark, but I've left it really late today to do the cards, and it's getting dark. The last card today is the Ace of Wands, and you know what's beautiful about this? This is the fruition. Okay, so wands are fire, it's transformation. Okay, and it's also action. It's like putting into action. It's like taking that divine inspiration, which would be swords, so you've already had that, okay, because it's your spiritual awakening and aha moments and your life purpose. And this is you kind of putting it into action, right? So we're really rolling ahead with all of this. You know, this is no longer inspiration. This is telling us that that inspiration is now being put into action. You're actually creating whatever it is you came here to create. Oh my God, it's really powerful. I'm feeling this really powerfully. And we're getting it off. It's an ace. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning for all of us. I mean, this also applies obviously to the garden retreat. I'll put a link in the description to that as well, which is the project that I'm working on. But this is whatever project it is that you're doing, it's like you found it. This is a major, I know we talked about stepping stones, but this is a major stepping stone. This is a major stepping stone in your life, whatever it is that you're dedicated to, whatever it is that you're thinking about and putting your consciousness on this week is a major stepping stone to your life purpose. And you are going to get acknowledged. Oh, I'm going all goosebumpy again. You are going to get rewarded and financially stable. Remember, collaborating with others. You're going to get rewarded and acknowledged for your achievements. And it is taking us in this beautiful new this new action, this new direction. But wands is very much the creative force from that divine inspiration. It's starting something new, something in the physical world. It's in the physical world. It's bringing those heavenly ideas, I want to say, into the physical world. And you see the fruition. You see these leaves. This is fruition. Look how much fruition is coming already. So this is something that you've already started, like I said, probably a hobby or something, and you're so passionate about it, and that's been carrying you. That's been carrying you, and it's taking you to this new direction, which is perfect. That stepping stone was a big one, and oh, it's powerful. This is so exciting. I think this is also wands is also fire, which is such a transformation. So the fire is so transformational, and this is the transformation of the world. This is us going from this physical, this 3D physical, I would say the density, into this beautiful, you know, fifth dimensional levels of consciousness, you know, new ways of living and giving and being. And sharing, doing what we love. Oh my God, this is so exciting. This is heaven on earth. I'm going to put a link as well to my blog on Heaven on Earth is Already Here, because I'm really feeling heaven on earth is already here. And you're making massive steps to anchoring it in. Oh my God, I really want to thank you, because whatever it is that you're doing, oh my God, I think you're really enjoying it, and it's really serving the community and it's serving you. And that's what it's all about. See, it was never meant to be an effort, was it? It was never meant to be an effort. We never had to work hard. We just had to do what we loved all the time. If only someone had told us that when we were at school, hey? Wow, what an exciting time. Aces, new action. This is heaven on earth. This is us creating heaven on earth, and you're doing your bit. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Really, really appreciate. Lots of love to you. If you want a private session, please get in touch. I'm sorry that the light is fading, but I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Lots of love for now. Bye for now.